Later, Hillary Clinton still blaming on the Blame Game book tour. You're going to see Lanny Davis try to defend that and much more straight ahead. When we come back, Hillary Clinton continues. We're now up to 42 specific excuses, blaming everyone but herself for her election loss. You don't want to miss this. Lanny Davis, Kayleigh McEnany will debate and face off a Hannity shootout straight ahead. Welcome back to Hannity. So Hillary Clinton continues to blame everyone and anything for her loss in 2016 in the election, except, of course, herself. Now, earlier today, during an interview with Matt Lauer, Clinton refused to take any responsibility for losing. Watch this.
When it comes to the self-inflicted wounds, when you look at the list of them, and you go through them in the book, did you make enough mistakes yourself to lose the election without any of the other things you talk about?
Well, I will say no, Matt. I don't think that will surprise you.
No, Matt, I didn't do anything, and there's more. So while Hillary Clinton won't take responsibility for her loss, she is more than happy to blame the left-wing, destroy Trump establishment media. Watch this.
I don't think the press did their job in this election, with very few exceptions. The other guy's running a reality TV show, which is, like, hard to turn away from. And whatever he says, we think is kind of goofy, but hey, it's good TV. And she's over there saying, okay, here's how we're going to raise taxes on the wealthy, and here's what we're going to do to close loopholes, and here's why I think I can do it. And you know what? She's going to win anyway. So let's cover the other guy because he's a lot more fun.
Talk about denial here with reaction. RNC spokesperson Kayleigh McEnany is with us, and former special counsel to President Clinton, probably Hillary's best friend, Lanny Davis. All right, Lanny, I'm going to go as fast as I can. All right. Sexism, racism, misogyny, xenophobia, suburban women, Comey, FBI, Russians, Putin, WikiLeaks, DNC, Obama, Biden, Sanders, Weiner, Electoral College, polling data, cable news, New York Times, fake news, bots, Facebook, Twitter, Netflix, TV executives, I'm keeping going here, anti-American forces, Democratic documentaries, low information voters, people wanting change, people that assumed she'd win. Of course, the Republican Party, content farms in Macedonia, InfoWars, Guccifer, DC Leaks, Jill Stein, Bannon, voter IDs, Chief Justice Roberts, Chris Kobach, Citizens United, and colluding Trump officials. Why isn't she on the list? And by the way, why isn't Trump on the list? Because he beat her soundly.
I have no idea why you just read that list, but first I'll say good evening, Sean. Nice to be with you, and let's take the occasion.
Just for your entertainment purposes.
I was entertained, but let's take the occasion for an historic moment, and that is there's something that Hillary Clinton and President Trump agree on, which Hillary Clinton has said publicly now, and that is the poor, I would say, reckless judgment of James Comey. And I don't know whether you deserve to be fired because of the Russian investigation. That sounds like a poor decision by the president, which led to the Mueller appointment. But I do think he should have been disciplined because of his recklessness and the way he handled Hillary Clinton's email investigation. And President Trump and his deputy attorney general agree with that statement. So let's start out on what we agree with.
All right, Lanny, this is what I love about you. I didn't ask you any of those questions. I didn't. No,
but
I'm
I
not
made you
speechless. I didn't ask you that question in any way, shape, matter, or form.
You did not.
And
you did
okay,
not.
Yeah, the fact that Comey exonerated Clinton before he even did the investigation is pretty amazing. All right, Kayleigh, maybe you'll answer my question because Lanny has no desire to answer it.
I'm ready to answer it. Yeah, Sean, it's incredible. You know, she blames Comey. As you point out, he exonerated her months before he had even interviewed her. Instead of blaming Comey, she should be crediting him with her evasion of justice. But instead, she blames him. And let's just debunk this myth right now, Lanny. The New York Times' Nate Cohn, obviously, you know, no friend of Republicans here, said, I even question this so-called Comey defense because his poll showed the day that Comey came out with that announcement that Trump was winning by 4 points in Florida. Trump was already on the upswing. I would advise Hillary Clinton to take a self-reflective moment and blame herself for the election loss rather than some faux reasoning for James Comey.
All right, Lanny, I mean...
Of all people that Hillary Clinton will not be taking advice from, Kayleigh, with all due respect, is you. But we do agree on James Comey. Well, she'd probably be at 1600
Pennsylvania if she did.
We do, that's right. We do agree, and Sean, I believe you agreed, that when the Deputy Attorney General criticized Comey for poor judgment, for violating the rules, and that he deserved to be disciplined. I can show you data that on the day that Comey wrote his letter, Hillary Clinton was ahead in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan by 6 to 8 percentage points, and within 2 days
Lanny,
of
I
that
hate to
letter,
say this.
she plunged. So that's
Lanny,
one answer.
The
and the second
emails
answer,
she deleted. The emails she deleted were under subpoena. That would be obstruction. Mishandling of classified information, that's a felony. Destruction of classified information, top secret, special access program information, that also is a felony. Hillary Clinton also has problems, $145 million, kickback to the foundation, destroying BlackBerries with hammers, bleach bit, acid washing, you know, the emails that she did delete.
I've heard you
now,
do
you
this
can laugh
one
all you,
before.
Lanny, you can laugh all you want. I'd be in jail, and Kayleigh would be in jail, and you would be bailing us out because I'd make you.
If you were right, Mr. Justice Hannity, of course, but there's a lot of disagreement between your accusations.
But now you're gonna cite Comey as exonerating
Let me go back
her?
to answering your question and to respond to Kayleigh's comment.
That'll be a first.
Hillary
Go
Clinton
ahead,
has
try.
said, "I take responsibility for my mistakes, and I made many mistakes." But on October 28th,
These are crimes.
she's winning
They're not
by
mistakes.
a
They're
substantial
crimes.
margin. It is a simple fact that the data cannot be
They're
disputed.
crimes. You know, destruction
know that you
of
conclude
subpoenaed
that, but you're not a
documents is
jury.
a crime.
That's
I know.
your
Now you're going to rely on
jury
Comey to
verdict.
exonerate her.
But we are at least saying that the facts, the data shows on October 28th she wins. By October 30th, she's plummeted. And one thing happened, the reckless judgment of James Comey, 10 days from an election,
All right, but Kayleigh, I'll give
violating
you
all
the
the
last word.
rules. That's the singular event. But she has taken responsibility for her mistakes.
Look, I just want to debunk one.
It's a crime, though. Go ahead.
It is a crime. You're right, and I just want to debunk one of the many things that Clinton has blamed really quick. She blamed the media for covering her emails obsessively. Until about 5 weeks ago, I was a member of the so-called mainstream media on every single night, and I can count on one hand, Sean, the number of times an entire segment was devoted to her emails. I can count that on one hand.
Thanks for being with us.